All right, so today we're digging into something pretty wild. Gemini AI. Everyone's saying it's a total game changer, and we're going to find out exactly why.
Yeah, and what makes it so different is how it actually processes information. This isn't some AI that just skims text. We're talking about an AI that can understand text, images, even audio all at the same time.
Okay, so it's not just seeing a picture. It's like actually getting it.
Exactly. It's like showing someone an apple, and instead of just saying red thing, they understand. It's a fruit. They know what it tastes like. Maybe they even picture apple pie. It can make those connections that older AIs just couldn't.
That is seriously cool. But how does it actually work? Like, we've got these excerpts here from Mastering Gemini AI, right?
Yeah.
And they mentioned something called multimodal transformers. Honestly, I'm a little lost on that one.
Okay, well, think about how our brains work for a second.
Hmm.
We don't process sight and sound in totally separate boxes, right? It all comes together. Multimodal transformers are kind of like that for AI. Instead of just reading text, Gemini can link that description to an image, predict what sound might go with a scene. It's a totally different approach.
So it's not just seeing an image, it understands the meaning and how it connects to other things like language.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's a fundamental shift.
That's wild. Okay, but how does it get so smart? The book talks about Gemini teaching itself through something called self-supervised learning. What is that?
So imagine instead of memorizing flashcards, you're actually figuring out a puzzle, right? That's the difference. Instead of being told what everything is, Gemini learns by finding patterns in massive amounts of data. It's like giving it a library of cookbooks, and instead of memorizing recipes, it figures out how ingredients work together, the science of baking. Maybe it even comes up with brand new dishes based on what it's learned.
So it's not just following instructions, it's understanding the underlying principles. No wonder people are saying this is such a big deal. But let's get practical here. What can we actually do with this? Besides invent amazing new desserts, which I am totally here for.
Well, get ready to be impressed because we're about to see how Gemini is totally changing everything.
Okay.
From marketing and healthcare to even how we play games.
Seriously.
Mhm.
All that from one AI.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So let's start with marketing.
Okay.
Say you're launching a new product, right?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of racking your brain for slogans, writing ad copy,
Yeah.
you feed all the details to Gemini, what it does, who it's for, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
And then Gemini can actually generate a whole campaign.
Wow.
Catchy taglines, visuals that pop, you name it.
So it's like having a whole creative team, but way less coffee.
Exactly. And it gets even crazier.
Uh-huh.
Think about healthcare for a second.
Okay.
Imagine Gemini, like analyzing medical images.
Yeah.
Picking up on those tiny details that even doctors might miss. That would be huge for catching things early.
Absolutely. And it goes way beyond just images.
Okay.
Analyzing patient records, research papers,
Oh, wow.
even genetic information to help doctors make better diagnoses.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, but we can't forget about the fun stuff.
Right.
What about games? How does Gemini change gaming?
Get ready for some seriously immersive experiences.
Okay.
We're talking games where the world is actually changing based on what you do.
Oh, wow.
The characters respond to you in real time.
No way.
The story adapts.
So it's like you're not just choosing your own adventure, you're like living it.
Exactly. And because Gemini can actually learn from gameplay, these worlds can get even richer and more responsive over time.
That's wild. It's like we're living in a sci-fi movie.
I know, right?
But with all this power, where do we even go from here? Like, what does the future hold? It really is like living in the future, isn't it?
Totally.
But where does it go next? What's
Yeah.
the next chapter in all this?
That's the big question, right? Nobody's got a crystal ball. But one of the exciting things on the horizon is how personalized everything could get. Like, imagine your AI assistant just knows you so well, it knows what you need before you even have to ask.
So let's, set a reminder, more like, my AI knew I needed coffee and a pep talk this morning.
Exactly. Personalized recommendations for everything. Movies, music, even like career advice or what you should learn next. Imagine AI helping you design your dream house based on like how you actually live your life. Or even composing music based on your mood.
It's like having a whole team of, like, assistants and mentors all wrapped up in one AI. That's wild. But, okay, let's be real for a second. This is all super cool, but it's still early days, right?
Right.
What are the challenges, things we need to be careful about as this tech keeps growing?
That's a really important point. One of the big ones is making sure that AI, like Gemini, is used responsibly. As we start relying on it more, it needs to reflect our values. It can't just repeat the biases that are already out there.
It's like anything powerful We got to make sure we're using it for good.
Totally. But the good news is people are thinking about this stuff. Researchers, developers, they're all working on it. And the more we talk about it, the better we'll be at figuring out the ethics as AI gets even more advanced.
Well, that's good to hear. This has been an awesome deep dive into Gemini AI. Before we wrap up, what's the one thing you want our listeners to really take away from all of this?
If you only remember one thing, remember this. Gemini isn't just some cool new gadget. It's a totally new way of interacting with technology and the world around us. It's a tool that can empower us, help us do things we never thought possible, even help solve some of the world's biggest problems.
Powerful stuff. Sounds like Gemini is really pushing the boundaries of what we thought we could do. It's an exciting time to be paying attention. Thanks for taking us on this deep dive. It's been amazing.
Anytime. Always happy to talk AI.
And to all of you listening, thanks for joining us. Until next time, keep those brains buzzing.